Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 3 here on the Game Professor channel. I am your host, the Game Professor. That was the wrong way. We are going this way. Alrighty. So, like I said, we are going to start today by inviting up Kolyat for the memorial service for Thane. Seems like a fitting beginning after really a lot of just pure levity last time.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Krios. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms. And others as a father devoted to his son.
Thane redeemed himself.
Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through war-torn streets to reach me. Because he knew I needed help. You all know the results of that day. An assassin. A professional criminal. Gave his life for his galaxy. And now he can rest. Would anyone else like to speak?
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
It's strange, but the last word I'd label Thane with is assassin. And we covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away from a life of crime. Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why I am here.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyat, do you...
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
The face of a
Some people are
troublemaker.
starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
I did what I could.
He was one of us.
Yes, he did not have many friends. The Normandy was good for him. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the Counselor.
About what?
He is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Keppel syndrome, it would be them.
Do it.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
I appreciate the offer, but Counselor Valor has recently orated about funding science during wartime. My odds are good. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt.
All right.
Until we meet again, Commander.
Good stuff. But give me just 1 second to deal with the troublemaker. Yeah. Yeah, you're in timeout. I can only hope that he didn't completely screw up my recording. So, the big thing we have left is to listen to the messages that Thane left us. So we are going to do that. That's going to be our first main thing. I think there are 3. Yeah, 3 messages. Nothing too long.
Shepard, I suppose I should thank you for my freedom. Leaving the Normandy was the right decision. It was saddening to see our crew go their separate ways. But it is better than answering questions in an Alliance interrogation room. I hope this message finds you well. As for me, I have moved into an apartment on the Citadel not far from Kolyat.
This is all good.
I think the first attack I had frightened him. I will spare you the details. It seemed very dramatic at the time. But in comparison to the Omega Relay, it was a child's game. In any case, good luck getting the Alliance to listen to you. Let's keep in touch.
Excellent.
Shepard, if you sent a message back, I didn't get it. I suppose communications from someone of my reputation would be restricted. The irony is, I am a danger to no one these days. I am even paying taxes on my investments. I can't expect Kolyat to do so if I don't. He is doing better. He has no significant other, and he is temperamental. But he is employed and staying out of crime. I can tell he is serious about changing. It has cost him more than a few friends. Send something back if you can, Shepard. I can only learn so much from news reports about you.
All right. Our last communication from Thane.
I have tried a false identity to try to get this message through to you. We'll see if it works. I have good news and bad. The good news is that Kolyat and I took a few days to visit Earth.
Light the shade of her eyes. Shrill sound of chirping stops. I scan the ground. See 2 tiny bodies locked by claws.
Excuse me. As I was saying, we saw a beautiful sunset in New Mexico, and a scorpion eating a cricket. I wish you could have joined us. The bad news is, I fainted and struck my head. Kolyat has convinced me to stay at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. I will be there from now on. I still don't want to die in a hospital, but it's where the doctors are. And Kolyat. I love him. That means I must trust him. Goodbye, Shepard. Let me say that now, in case I cannot later.
All right. It is quite unfortunate. I fully understand him not wanting to die in a hospital. That's a reality for most people. But I'm glad that he was able to die peacefully, even if it was in a hospital. Let's invite Tali, then we'll go out and check in with Steve. Whew. Gotta have some heavy moments here,
Hey,
even with a
any
fan
plans for
service
the evening?
DLC.
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
Okay.
You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony.
I don't think I've ever seen that vid.
What? You've never? How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
Okay.
But July, we can never be together. I have my duty, and you have your people.
Not tonight. Tonight, I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
I love that you love this.
So you've watched this a lot, huh?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover. Kila. So many feelings.
Yeah, it's, yeah, definitely.
When this is done, I'll send you links to extranet sites with some captioned animations.
I want you to see behind this
Oh.
mask.
Okay.
I want you to see who I truly am.
She had an infection for 3 weeks after filming this scene.
Totally worth it.
There are some additional elements to that if you are romancing her, actually including her singing along with a sing-along for it, because apparently it's a musical. But I love Tali. And I will fully admit that I am totally that type of person when it comes to movies that I'm a fan of, so I was reacting like, oh yeah, okay, because I know that persona so well. Good old Tali. All right, so Steve. Then we'll find out if there would potentially. We'll find out if we need to invite Liara before we get anything else. I don't think we do, but we'll find out.
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
All right.
Activating external cameras.
Ooh.
I didn't know this shuttle had virtual windows.
Bet there's more you don't know about this bird.
What's that supposed to mean?
Before Mass Effect Fields, there was no such thing as inertial dampeners.
Yeah?
Here, feel this.
Whoa.
Yep. That's what stuff feels like for us.
That, my friend, is
on
unadulterated
Earth.
momentum. Want to really feel it?
Go for it.
Show me.
You see? It doesn't take much to pull a few Gs.
No,
Back in the day,
it
pilots
doesn't.
would wear G-suits. It squeezes your body so that the blood stays in your head in tight maneuvers. I'd wear a G-suit when flying my Trident. In a fighter, it's common to transfer power from the inertial dampeners to other systems.
You miss flying fighters? Can't imagine you're too thrilled to be flying a shuttle.
Hell no. I'm not just any shuttle pilot. I'm your shuttle pilot. Wouldn't have it any other way. When you're on the ground, weapon in hand, you're invincible. But when we're approaching an LZ, you're just another soldier. Vulnerable. Nothing you can do if we're shot down. Getting you to the ground alive is a responsibility I wouldn't trust to anyone else.
Yeah, I wouldn't say maybe Joker.
Fortunate to have you, Steve.
Anytime, Shepard.
Nice. Steve's good people. I think it's very important that you take the time to get to know him. Really establish that relationship with him. So let's see if we have to invite Liara up.
Towers.
Thanks. I don't think I've ever had that. I guess he would be a steward, potentially. Not really a butler. Alright, sweet. So we may be able to finagle it so we can save Liara for the very end. I forgot to check to see if James was still in here when we got back. Whoopsie. Maybe. That was silly of me. Alright. Check our messages. Rain check from Traynor. Thanks for sticking around to watch me go head-to-head with T'Souza. Sorry again for messing up our lunch plans. Love to get a rain check. Let me know whenever you're free and I'll come by. And Kaidan. You know what you need, Shepard? You need a night where you get to just hang out and try to be normal for a few hours. Let's get something to eat. After that, we could go down to the strip or whatever you want. Let me know. Official input required. Commander Shepard, your presence has been requested concerning an incident involving a Krogan identified as Grunt. Please report to the CSEC officer on patrol on the Silver Sun Strip for additional details. Officer Johnson, CSEC Communications. And for Jacob. Shepard, so the Normandy is in dry dock. Seems like the perfect chance to hang out and find some trouble. Meet me outside the arcade on the main level, if you're game. Alright. Well, this feels like a good opportunity to do a bit more stuff out on the strip. Because we have a few things that we can do. So let's take care of that. Let's, I think we'll start with the CSEC officer. That seems a little concerning. Our presence has been requested for it. Oof. I think I remember what this is for. And again, if I'm correct, it's quite amusing. So let's take a look. Okay, so they'll be just outside. And then we'll go out. Well, Actually, let's go out to Jacob first. And we will eventually go into Armak's arena. We'll have an opportunity to go in there with Jack.
Hey, how are you?
Oh?
To tomorrow. Of course I remembered. Lands. I thought you'd meet me down on the strip. We'd go from there. Anything you want to do, just name it.
Oh, that's cute.
Where?
I wonder where is. Oh, Jacob. Let's do it, Jacob.
Hey, Shepard, over here.
Hey, buddy.
Thanks for coming by. Good to see you. What's up?
Out for a little R&R. You?
Exactly. Same thing.
Hey, Jacob, I'm out of credits.
All right.
Their parents are MIA. Volunteered to take them on for the weekend, get their minds off things. What about us, Shepard? There's got to be a game of skill in there with our names on it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Great.
And that, yeah, that's good of you to take those kids while their parents are MIA. That's no fun. Shattered Ezo.
This is your game of skill?
Now, Shepard, I'll try not to embarrass you.
Really? Trash talk at Shattered Ezo?
Hell yeah, my pride is on the line. Also, these kids look up to me, so I have to take you down.
You're gonna take me down? I don't think so.
Well, step up, Shepard. Although it might be tough not having your squad to carry you.
Oh, Jacob.
No pressure, Shepard. These people already idolize you. So when you choke, it won't matter.
Hey, you're crowding me?
Am I? My bad. Stand back, everyone. Shepard needs extra room to make the magic happen.
Oh,
Ready?
Jacob.
Let's do this.
Now, I have to remember how to do it.
Glad none of your friends are here to see your humiliation. Yes!
That all you got? That all you got?
There we go.
Come on, come on, come on!
That pain you feel is me kicking your ass.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice one.
I thought it would give me the directions. It's been a while since I've done it. That all you got, Jacob?
That was pitiful, Taylor. Just, well, incompetent, really.
You couldn't just let me win, just once. Come on, Shepard. Let's grab some food. I'm buying.
All right, buddy. I will say, as much as I don't really like Jacob, I do appreciate this interaction. He's a decent guy. He's lost in Mass Effect 2. I very much believe that he is lost. Oh, I wanted to go the other way. Ithy. Alright, so I don't need to listen to you again. Let's see if we can get a little bit more from our nervous boyfriend. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright. Well then, let's see what is happening that we need to help C-Sec.
Officer, someone requested my presence concerning an incident with the Krogan.
Right this way, Commander.
Oh boy. And there are only 2 Krogan that it could possibly be. We've already seen Rex, which means...
So, Grunt.
It's Grunt.
Anything you want to tell me about?
This clown wants to take me to lockup. Figured I'd give you a call, straighten this out.
Commander Shepard, I apologize
boy.
for the intrusion. This Krogan insisted we contact you.
It's okay. I vouch for him. I'll sign any paperwork you have, officer.
Oh boy.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh boy. What are you getting me into, Grunt?
I don't know. Drank a bit, left the hospital, broke a few windows.
Have you recovered?
You were in that hospital recovering from the Rachni encounter.
Yeah, didn't feel like sticking around.
Most people stick around long enough to, heal.
Most people aren't me.
And why is C-Sec here?
Guess they're precious about some broken glass.
Did anyone get hurt?
Before I sign you out. Everybody walked away from this in one piece, right?
Sure, yeah, everybody's fine. Hospital's seen better days, though.
Oh, Grunt.
Tell me about the windows.
A couple of squad mates broke me out for my birthday. Tried lowering me down the side of the building on a rope. It didn't work out.
It's your birthday?
No, I'm tank bred, remember? Anyway, we got some pictures on the Krogan Memorial.
In the Presidium?
Okay.
Yeah, when C-Sec got there, they were mad. Or maybe they were mad about their car being on fire. Can't remember.
Why was it on fire?
I threw my bottle of ring call at it. Pretty strong stuff. Went up like a bonfire.
Uh-huh.
The C-Sec guys jumped out. Then I figured they didn't want it, so I took it. We didn't get very far before they shut us down. Sprayed us down with riot foam. Didn't work so well on me.
And why's that?
Because I was on fire. You know, from the car. Come on, Shepard, keep up.
Oh boy.
Right. Sorry. So how did they catch you?
Got hungry. Bought some noodles.
Yeah, I'm gonna make something up.
Let me handle this. Officer, this Krogan is part of a secret Spectre task force. Operation Fire Cobra Claw.
Operation Fire Cobra Claw?
That's right. I can take it from here. Send me the bill for any damages.
That's what you've been signing for, Commander. You're lucky, Krogan. Don't let me catch you up here again.
You won't. Thank you, officer. So, how were those noodles?
A little spicy.
Oh, good.
I love you, Grunt.
Just delightfully absurd. All right, so then we'll have Traynor come. And then we can see that Arya Talok has our high score in Armax. Of course she does. Why wouldn't she? I think the Traynor scene might finish us off for this episode. I might try to get another one in. Let this guy go a little bit longer.
You have received a new message.
Part of it is all a matter of how... I don't even remember how many different interactions there are. That's the difficulty. So... we will find out. Check our messages. We should still have another Miranda one, I believe. Another Cortez. The Jack one. And we'll find out. Okay, how are you from Samara? Oh, Samara, that's another one we have. Shepard, I overheard yet another news report about you today, and I thought I'd write to see how you're doing. I'm currently on the Citadel, so if there's any way I can be of assistance to you, please do not hesitate to call. And then from Steve, Shepard, the Seattle Sorcerers are taking on the Isaru Maestros in a Biotoball game. Should be epic. You recently acquired an apartment with a sweet vid screen. Coincidence? James and I don't think so. You provide the couch and we'll provide the refreshments. Just let us know. All right. So that gives us quite a few, actually. I will... yeah, let's do Traynor next. I like this interaction. It's a fun one. Yet another.
Sure you want to leave that here?
Goofy.
I can't very well bring it back to the Normandy. I'd have nowhere to put it.
I feel like you ought to.
This place is amazing.
We should be able to make
Puts
room
the
for
prefabs
that.
back on Horizon to shame. And it has a hot tub. Go ahead. Cheers.
There has to be something that lets her bathe in one of Shepard's
This is lovely.
bathing
And good for the
apparatuses.
sinuses. I might not even need my antihistamine tonight.
Your what?
It's a pill. I'm allergic to dust and cats and public speaking. I take a proton pump inhibitor for my stomach too, and an inhaler for asthma.
Wow. Yeah. Seriously?
I didn't realize people still had conditions like that. No offense.
None taken. My body's just this inconvenient thing I use to carry my mind around. The colony where I grew up has limited resources. You only get gene therapy if you have a life-threatening condition.
That makes sense.
There was some scented bath oil out there somewhere. Could you grab it?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thanks. Eyes are over here and up here. Hey, do you have a loofah?
A loofah? This is Anderson's apartment, remember? I highly doubt he has a...
Found one. Somebody left an overnight bag with toiletries and massage oils and, you know, girly stuff. Do you know who Kay Sanders is? She has great taste in adjustable massage ones.
Okay. I forgot that got a little bit extra inappropriate there. Yeah, I think we know who Kay Sanders is. I think you know who Kay Sanders is as well, to be frank. All right, that was faster than I remembered it being, though. So let's do another little invitation. Wow. Let's do... Let's do Samara, because we don't get to see her much. I think it may make me invite Liara up before we get some more.
I came as quickly as I could. What's wrong?
I didn't mean to worry you. When I saw you were on the Citadel, I wanted to see you again.
Yeah.
We've said our farewells, Shepard.
Are we gonna stand on formalities?
Come on, Samara.
These big picture windows remind me of our talks in the Normandy's observation lounge.
This view doesn't have quite the same effect as a galaxy of stars, but I can see where it might make one sentimental. I also enjoyed our talks, Shepard. Very much.
Well, let's talk about you.
Hey, look what I found. An old issue of Justic Our Heroes, May 2140. It says that you personally lifted 50 refugees across a raging floodplain on Nivos after smugglers blew up a dam.
That news source has been known to exaggerate.
So you didn't almost drown while saving a child who'd been torn from her mother's grasp?
The smugglers were not so lucky that I survived.
Are there more
Makes
stories like
sense.
this?
Perhaps. You might be amused by the June 2085 issue. Justicar Samara, cold-blooded justice runs hot. It is not so difficult for me to find stories of your exploits. I think that you are remarkable, Shepard. When the
You
Vids
as
sing
well.
your praises and call you a hero, does it make you blush? Do you agree? What do you feel?
Yeah, I think it's nice.
It's humbling. But honestly, if people feel that I'm making a difference, that bolsters me, my team, and our efforts. What now?
I am content as we are, Shepard. Let us sit a while longer, even if there is nothing to say.
All right. I think then we'll do one more to finish off the episode, because again, that's another quick one. And then we will call this an episode, and then I think we might be able to have all of the rest of the interactions fit into another episode. Let's invite Kaidan, because since this is my first time actually having Kaidan at this point in the game, let's see what he has to say and do.
Hey, Shepard, I'm starving. What do you got?
We're heading out, Kaidan.
I'm so tired of Apollos. I'm gonna cook.
Really?
Come on.
You want me to sit there and watch you cook?
You're not watching me cook. You're helping me drink beer. Now sit your ass down.
All right. I can do that.
What are we having? Canadian delicacy of some sort?
Sure. Exactly. We have, beef, we have bacon, we have beer. The foods of my people. Wish me luck.
It works. It definitely works. Yeah, good luck.
If you need luck to cook us dinner, we're screwed.
Screwed? Oh, you hurt me, Shepard. Relax. It's gonna be great.
Guess we'll find out. So, remember how I saved the Citadel? And then you weren't there. I survived a suicide mission. All these close calls I've had, only to be taken out by dinner. Can it at least be quick and painless?
Funny. You think I hauled your butt out of the fire all those times just to poison you here now?
I just took down my clone. I gotta figure anything's possible.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's really fair.
Do we have hot sauce?
Of course Shepard would want hot sauce. Of course.
Still waiting for the botulism to kick in.
Yeah, I thought I was pretty good.
I'm kidding.
Actually, it was pretty good. I'm impressed.
Thank you. I'm an enigma. I've got skills. I mean, for example, fist fight, me and James, I'd win, right? What if I fought dirty?
I have done a fist fight with James, technically, and I won. I don't see any reason necessarily why Kaidan would lose, other than the fact that I don't think he'd be that aggressive. But we'll get back over to our console here, and that'll finish off the episode. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I will see you then.